Hi all, it's George from Big G's Collectibles here with another video of my collection. This one's going to be for my WWF Coliseum home video clamshell collection, which were between numbers 1 to 52. There's 50 of them, and 2 of them during that span were not clamshells, which is Pile Driver and Survivor Series 87. And then I also am still missing 2, which is Best of WWF Volume 2 and Amazing Managers. I do have them cut in clamshells, but I want the original one still, so I won't include those. Here we'll start with Best of WWF Volume 1 with Snuka on the cover. We got Hogan, Andre, Lauper, and Richter on the back. Best of Volume 3, which seems to have Bulldog power slamming someone, and the back has Piper and Snuka on it. Got Best of Volume 4, which has Sheik giving the Cobra Clutch to someone, and Andre and Studd and Bundy on the back. Best of Volume 5. It looks to have Steamboat and Morocco on the cover, with some women and the Killer Bees and Bret Hart on the back. Best of Volume 6, which has Hogan versus Macho Man, probably one of their earlier fights when he first came in to the WWF Macho Man. In the back we have Macho Liz and Terry Funk. Best of Volume 7. Seems to have Beefcake on the front. We had the Dream Team on the back, Bret Hart on the back, and looks to be Mean Gene as well. The Slammy Awards are on this tape. Volume 8 has Bret Hart on the cover. And then the back has Harfordation Killer Bees on the back here. Volume 9, JYD on the front. And Macho, Kirshner, Volkov, and Steamboat on the back. Tell that was around WrestleMania 3 era. Volume 10. Seems to have Piper and Morocco on the front. Bundy, Studd, the Funks, and JYD on the back. Volume 11, Hogan on the front. It's actually a nice looking cover here. Then you got Piper and Harley Race in the back. 12, we got George Animal Steel, Kamal on the back, and Orndorff. 13, we got early Demolition here, and I got them signed by Action Smash. They actually enjoyed looking at this VHS. They don't remember it at all, this cover. And the back has Brett, Honky, and one of the Islanders, I think. There's 14, which I can't even tell who's on the front of that, really. Killer Khan, maybe? I don't really know. The back seems to have Coco, Hercules, and Beefcake. And the final ones are the best of in the clamshell. We have Martel and Neidhart. The back also has Strike Force, Demolition, and Heart Foundation as well. So that's the best of 1 to 15 in the clamshells. We'll move on there. They also had ones called like Personality and just other random things. So I'll move on. We got Best of Villains of the Squared Circle. Sorry about that. Here's Villains of the Squared Circle. On the back, you can see a lot of managers as well on this tape. Then we'll move on quickly. We got Hulkamania 1. Hulkamania 2. Andre the Giant. Piper's tape. Jake the Snake's tape. Beefcake's tape. Ken Patera's tape. Kind of surprised they had a tape of him. They tried to push when he came back. Country Boys tape. George Animal Steel tape. It's crazy to think that all of these cost like 60 to 70 bucks each back in the day in Canada. And I think in America they're still 60 bucks as well. Steamboat tape. Living Legend Bruno Sammartino tape. Macho Man and Elizabeth tape. British Bulldogs tape. Heart Foundation tape. Nice looking tape. Captain Lou tape. TNT, the talk show tape. Sorry if it's kind of blurry. Saturday Night's Main Event tape. Love the graphics of Saturday's Main Event. Continuing on, here's WrestleMania 3. WrestleMania 2. WrestleMania 1. First ever WWF pay-per-view. Wrestling Classic. Big event. Here right here in Toronto. The history of the WWF Heavyweight Championship. History of the Intercontinental Championship. Tag Team Champions. First ever release here. Wrestling's bloopers, bleeps, and body slams. A bunch of those early releases were also Laserdisc, which is kind of interesting. Here's WWF Wrestling's biggest, smallest, strongest, and strangest. WWF Inside the Steel Cage. WWF's Grand Slams. Looks like big man who can slam, basically. WWF Grudge Matches. WWF Most Unusual Matches. WWF's Wrestling's Most Embarrassing Moments. And the final one, 48 out of 50 for me, is WWF's Most Unusual Matches. And finally, here's just a quick look at them all on display. There's 2 empty spots on the top row for, sorry it's kind of dark, for the 2 I'm missing. There's the last one. So thanks very much for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos of my collection.